would you like to live a life based on accomplishments? Is it possible to turn a different career skill into a fulfilling profession? Is it too late to chase your dreams and make them come true? Would you move to another country and leave everything behind to pursue your true call? Today's guests will talk about these and other unique experiences which they encountered as a musician, an ESL teacher, a self-help publisher, writing, screenwriter, and finally a TV and film student. The Humanities Communications Arts Department at Norwalk Community College would like to present The New Directors, the show that introduces you to television futures writers, directors, and personalities. And now join our host, Tamara T, to meet our new director.
Thank you for joining us for today's edition of The New Directors. All of the people involved with the program are students in the television production course on editing, switching, controlling audio, operating camera, and acting as talent for the very first time today. The guests you're about to meet are students who, when not on camera, are behind the scene, working hard to bring this program to you with as few mistakes as possible. Each student will write and direct 4 different productions. This program will give them the chance to talk about themselves, the productions they are planning, and give you the chance to get to know them and watch their progress throughout the semester. Our guest today is a business owner, an ESL teacher, a musician, and a writer who decided to change his career to pursue a dream of becoming a filmmaker. We would like to meet today's guest, Paulo Caserta.
Hi, Tamara. Thanks for having me here.
No problem, Paul. Okay, first, we'll begin by asking, what was the major fact that contributed to your career change?
I believe that the major fact was persistence, and ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be a musician and speak English, and that was my first dream, and hopefully I was able to achieve it. And I had my own band, and I played drums for 10 years in Brazil, and we even got to record our own CD based on MPB, which is Brazilian popular music.
Okay.
And then my second passion was English, so I became an English teacher and developed my own methodology, which was able to help the students to learn English more quickly and more effectively. And after doing that, I also dedicated myself to my third passion, which was writing. And I was putting all my thoughts together in terms of positive thinking, and I came up with this idea of writing my own positive thinking book.
Now, what is the title of it? Is it Positive Thinking?
Yeah. Actually, the title, which we can see right now, I mean, it's in Portuguese. It's called Professional Personal What Then, and this book helps you to overcome the difficulties and challenges that we face throughout our lives. And that was also one of my dreams that hopefully I was able to achieve. And being a writer, also I was interested in becoming a screenwriter, and eventually I decided to take the TV and film course, and that's why. And I'm kind of merging all these skills into one, and I think that being a director and making movies is something really incredible, and this is what I want to do for the rest of my life from now on.
Okay, so this is I guess the reason why you just went over it, why you decided to take the television production course.
Exactly.
Okay, great. And what are some of the useful things that you've learned in TV production?
I learned about the new generation of video cameras. I learned how to edit, which is the hardest part of all, and the most interesting as well. And my curiosity about TV production, and especially post-production. And I also intend to use this as my retirement career.
Okay. So what are some of the projects that you've worked on in your television one production class? I know there's quite a few that you worked on. Can you tell us about them?
Okay. In these projects, I also learned lots of interesting things. And here's our first project, which is the sequencing. And we were able to apply close-ups, different angles, scripting, and dealing with talents. And I came up with my own little short and funny story about a guy who was trying to open his water bottle, and and he couldn't, and then those two girls, they were making fun of him, and he couldn't understand why, and at the end they decided to give their bottle of water to him. That was my first one. This is my campus story, and my campus story is based on a girl that decides to go back to college when she's 40, and her little brother is also at college, and they are kind of competing. And for her, it's really a challenge because, I mean, she's changing her life, and now she's actually pursuing her dream.
Now, I see a lot of people going back to college around that age.
Oh yeah,
Seems to be very popular
and,
now.
and they feel a little bit, you know, awkward and misplaced because it's not easy to be at college when you are older. And the next sequence that we have here is my fall foliage, which I was able to capture some interesting and colorful footages. And I scouted all over the New England area, actually right next to Danbury. We had this reservoir, and I was able to shoot those beautiful scenes. And here we also applied all the techniques that we've learned so far.
Now, what technique would you call this?
The zoom out with out of focus. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thanks. After learning how to shoot and edit these projects, where to from here? What's next for Paul? What would you like to create next?
Actually, there are so many things that I really want to create, but here we're going to see something really interesting, which is my best project. My best project is the fall foliage. Okay. And this project was really interesting because I was able to capture the wonderful and beautiful and colorful scenes throughout New England. And I was also able to apply all my techniques in editing and putting the music together.
Now, was that music? Was that something that you brought in, or?
Oh no, we found this music here at the studio. Okay, let's listen for a while.
It's definitely soothing.
I liked it very much. And the day that I got to shoot that was really gorgeous. I mean, a beautiful day. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Okay, now what are your long-term goals, Paul?
Of course, I want to finish my TV production courses and also take my film classes and improve. I mean, and I really want to make this as my career from now on.
Good. You did really well. Okay, well, today we got a chance to meet someone who shared with us his dreams and his positive attitude towards life. As the new director, Paulo hopes to apply what he has learned at NCC to produce, edit, and direct his own groundbreaking movies and documentaries. I would like to thank our guest, Paulo, for joining us today.
Thank you, Tamara, for having me here.
We hope you enjoyed meeting some of television's future directors, and we hope you will continue to join us each week to watch our progress. Thank you, and have a good day.
This has been The New Directors, with your host, Tamara Teet, directed by Erica Hunter, and I'm your announcer, Omar Ricardo. The New Directors is Newark Community College student production.